All right, we are here to check out some videos today. Hopefully, y'all are here to check them out with us. All right, we're going to be going live very shortly on YouTube as well in like 3 minutes. And we got a few people that we're going to talk about. All right, we're going to talk about a few got that people. Oh, hold on, let me cut off this tag one. Okay, right there you go. There you go. I had to cut off that there because I was hearing myself like 3, 4 times in echo chambers. But yeah, as you pull up, please do me a favor and hit the like button. Also say hello. What's going on, Roman? What's going on, Roman De Casper? How you doing, big dog? How you doing? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you are well. Let me close this out. Open this back up. Don't know what's going on with my comments and whatnots. But yeah, let me go back. Boom. Pat Al. All right. What's going on? We got Ray Ray up in here. What's up, Ray Ray? Liberalism, find the cure. Yeah. We got Roman De Casper. What's going on, Roman? How you doing? Who we got? Danny. Hello, 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 hello. Please make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all pull up. Y'all know Van don't go live as much as I should, but I ain't never left. I'm still with y'all. I just been working on something else. Been taking up a whole lot of my time. But God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Yeah. As y'all see, I've been in the gym working on these guns. Oh yeah. Working on these guns. Just wishing the mother effer would. Yeah. Hopefully y'all are okay though. But do me a favor, hit the like button. We're about to get it popping. Let me know where y'all from so we can play catch up. Also, let me know how y'all are doing. I haven't spoke to my community in a very long time. How are you doing? Hopefully you're okay. I do realize that the thumbnail says that we're going to be talking about Tucker. We're going to be talking about how pissed off everyone is with him going over to Moscow to meet with Vladimir Putin. And whatever you guys think about it, please let me know in the comments. But we are also here to talk about you. We're here to talk about you. Why? Because I haven't seen you guys in a long time. What's going on? How you doing? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully your family are well. Hopefully your loved ones are well. Hopefully your friends and relatives, friends are well. Maybe your coworkers are well. But more than anything, hopefully that person that's in the mirror is okay. Okay? I want to make sure that that person in the mirror is okay. I haven't checked up with you all in a minute, so I'm in no hurry tonight. I'm absolutely in no hurry. I got a couple of stories that I want to check out. And if you know of anything else that you want me to check out, like, Van, have you heard of? Van, you should probably check out. Then pull up. Let me know what's up. But yeah, we are in this, man. But hopefully y'all are doing well. Please let me know where y'all are from, where you're listening to me, where you're watching me at this particular moment. And also, guys, let me know if reach out to me with the word coach if you're ever thinking about trying YouTube out. Do you want to do it for yourself? You want to figure out how to do it? Here's the information below to reach out to me with the word coach. All right. This right here. Like, okay, it's going that way right there. It's going that way right there. Reach out to me with the word coach. A lot of people have. Much love to you all. And much love to everyone that's been working with me, and they've been doing some amazing things. I'm so proud of y'all, man. People jumping out there, just trying, just doing it themselves, realizing that anybody can do this YouTube thing. Moms, pops, uncles, aunts, grandmoms, grandpops, you know what I mean? But yeah, I hope you guys are okay. Hopefully you're okay. History lesson, Russia was very informative. History lesson on Russia was very informative. Let me see. Hey Van, have you seen? Never mind. Hold on one second. I'm gonna pull these up right here because I haven't been live in a minute. What's going on, the Indian Jesus? If you guys are not already following the Indian Jesus, make sure you do. Go to his channel right now, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button on the Indian Jesus. Go to the Indian Jesus right now. This dude is awesome. Well, don't leave the live stream, but when you get a moment, go to the Indian Jesus and check out his channel. You might really like what you see. Hey, Lisa Marie. What's going on, Lisa? What's going on, Lisa? You know, I always got my family pulls up when they see me. Much love to you all. I really appreciate it. Roy says, I really appreciate what Tucker did. I like to hear all sides of the story. So do I. So do I. So do I. But I want to show y'all something too, because I seen a video today. Where, you know, they're automatically assuming that he was going to have a fluff piece on Vladimir Putin. And that's still subjective. I guess it depends on how you want to look at it, because obviously Vladimir is going to go down the line and give y'all a history of everything that's going on, and he's giving you his perspective. But nobody want to trust what he says, because he's supposed to be a monster that no one should listen to. That's what happens. That's what happens when people want to cancel you. They don't want you to listen to the other side at all. At all. They just want you to believe this side. And if you go to that side and get more information, then you are the problem. Nah, damn that. We need people with balls to go on the other side, risk their lives, and I guess and do more interviews like that. I think that's dope. Natalie Lucas, Delaware in the house, baby. Come on. Love you, Van. God bless you and the fam. Natalie, love you too, and God bless you and your family as well. Thank you so much for being sweet. I appreciate that. You didn't have to. You didn't have to be nice. None of y'all have to be nice. Like, that's the thing that a lot of these YouTubers need to realize. There's a lot of YouTubers out here, and I'm one of them. We really appreciate you guys pulling up and showing love when you do. All right? And the best thing you can possibly do to support your favorite YouTuber is to watch their videos. Okay? You ain't got to spend a whole lot of money. You ain't got to join this service or that service. You ain't got to buy a whole lot of merch. The best thing you can do is watch our videos from beginning to end. That's how you best support us. That's how you best support us. Also, all of you YouTubers out there who always complaining that I'm shadow banned and I'm not being treated fairly on YouTube and they don't want me to grow. That's bull. Sugar Honey Iced Tea. YouTube want everybody on their platform to do well. They really do, because they make a lot of money when you do well. When your videos are shown and they can put as many ads on your videos as possible, they want you to do well. You just need to do what the hell you got to do in order to do well, and try to figure out how not to censor yourself, okay? That's a problem too. So if you say something, you talk about things that you're not supposed to be talking about, that might end up messing up your program, bruh, okay? But much love to you all. I really appreciate you. We do have some videos we're about to go check out in a moment, but I want to make sure y'all are okay first. I haven't seen y'all in a minute, man. I haven't seen y'all in a minute. You know what I mean? And occasionally I'm gonna go ahead and fix my headphones just so y'all can see that I got some guns lately. You know what I mean? I just gotta fix my headphones. Let me go ahead and fix my headphones a little bit so you can see that I got these guns. They deuces. You know what I mean? They not no big guns. They not no 50 cal, nothing like that. You know what I mean? They not no AR or nothing like that. But it's a gun nonetheless. In the beautiful Hill County of Texas, Tucker Carlson was included. Much love to you for that. I'm not angry at Tucker from Michigan. Happy with LFR as well. Much love to you for that. Charlotte, North Carolina is up in here. Van, be careful with the Tucker Putin interview. I am, Rob. I am, man. Trust me, I am. That's why I'm not gonna. Trust me, I am. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Y'all hang out. Y'all gonna see. And shout out to everyone out there who are constantly spreading love, showing love, educating people. When you see that somebody don't understand understand things like politics the way that you do, rather than getting in an argument or trying to be combative or extremely defensive, try getting into an objective conversation with them and explaining to them the things that they're saying that you appreciate and that you understand, but then give them what you want them to understand and learn, okay? Don't get into no debate. Just because you're armed with a whole lot of knowledge about politics don't mean that everybody need to know that you're right It's not about you being right. It's about you and the person across from you that have a different understanding of you, from you, that both of you meet in the middle and y'all can talk, y'all can communicate. Let the people in Washington do all of the fighting. Let them do all of the backbiting. Let them do all of the BS that they're doing for power and selling their souls for the mighty dollar. That's what they're doing. We don't do that, all right? We don't do that. As citizens of this great country, what we do is have conversations. We have conversations. We meet each other in the middle of the road and we pull each other up. That's what we're supposed to do. Because right now, right is not right, left is not left. All right, independent is not even independent. Everybody got their own personal agendas, and it's trash, bro. It's trash. So we need to learn how to be more adult, be more considerate of one another, be more loving, and that's the problem. The problem is that we don't put God first anymore. We just want to be right. We want to be the loudest one in the room. We want to have all the facts and go up against somebody who are ignorant and don't know what they're talking about, and we want to destroy them because that's how we are. We're not like that, guys. We have far more love than we show. We need to start showing more love. For real. For real. Van, what do you know about Kosovo? Not a damn thing. You gonna react to Y Boys? Y Boys? Who is Y Boys, bro? Roy, totally agree. Love that Tucker allowed us to hear for ourselves and make up our own mind. Yeah, I hope y'all watched it too. For real. For real. I hope y'all watched it. I really do hope y'all watched it. Let me see here. Hit the like button for me, guys. I don't know how many likes we have on this video yet, but please do me a favor and hit the like button. That would be absolutely phenomenal. We're about to get going in a minute, but I need to check up on y'all. I haven't seen y'all in a while. You know I haven't been live in a minute. So don't rush me to check out any content, because although I'm here to check out some content with you all so we can have a great conversation, more than anything, I want to make sure that you are okay, that you are okay, that your spirit is okay, that if God was to come tomorrow, that you will be fine, that you and your family will be okay. All right? That you show gratitude every single day for the blessings that God bestows upon your life. You didn't do it for yourself. And if anyone is in my comment section or anybody that's watching this don't believe in God, then that's your business. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. That's not my job. That's not my job. If you don't already know how good God is, then you're missing the mark. You are missing the mark, man. You need to thank God every single day for every one of your blessings. The roof over your head, that's a lot to thank God for, because we already know there are people coming into this country who ain't paid 1 cent in taxes, and they are being treated like kings and queens. They are being given money. They are being given little care packages, and we got people who have fought for this country who are living on the streets and not getting that type of care. Maybe they should go to another country and then sneak back in. Maybe if our veterans go to another country, then sneak back in, maybe then they will be treated with some respect. How about that? How about that? All right? But at the end of the day, man, God is good. God is love. God is amazing. And that's what we need to lead by, because times are dark. And Van is not going to be led to despair at all. Not one bit. Not one bit. I don't care how dark times get. I don't care how much people are talking about the potential of World War III. I'm not falling. I'm not shaking. I'm not bending. I'm not breaking. And anybody that followed the LFR family, hopefully you got that same heart too, because we are not breaking for anybody. All right? We are not trading our morals. We are not trading our character. We are not trading our integrity, not for no money, not for no love, not for no peace, nothing. Because every single thing that we want, everything we need comes from God. He supplies everything we need. Everything. That's why whenever I step up in a room, I don't care what's going on. I'm like the voice of David. I got the heart of David. I say, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praises will continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord, and the humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his holy name together, because I know how serious God is about me. I'm God's child. So I don't worry about a daggone thing at all. And I'm not even perfect. I'm not perfect. I love God, but guess what? I smokes my weed. God is working on me on that. God like, bruh, relax with that, man. Look, we don't want to be messing up your lungs. You know what I mean? But the trees come from the earth. I'm not trying to talk you into doing it. I'm just letting you know what I do. Just letting you know what I do. All right? And shout out to Carlson Noir for this shirt right here, man. Let's go. Second Amendment all day. And anybody that's against it are against their own freedom. For real. There are literally people that are walking throughout this country that always talk about how they do not like this country. They talk about how this country is the worst country ever. How the hell is this country the worst country ever, but people all over the world are risking their lives to come here? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Nobody can make that make sense. All they rather do is just sit here and complain and piss other people off because they don't like their lives, because they are upset, they are sad. They don't have any hope. So they don't want anybody else to have any hope. Damn that. I got hope. I got hope. I got hope. Matter of fact, bigger than hope, I got faith. Hebrews 11:1. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Huh? I got faith. Whenever it comes to God and whenever it comes to spirituality, whenever it comes to his word, the scripture, I'm not debating anybody on that. Damn that. I'm not debating anybody on that. Why would I debate somebody on faith? No. I know how God is. I know how good God is to me, and that's enough. That's enough. Whenever I get inside that shower and that warm water is running on my body, I say, thank you, God, for this water. Thank you, God, for this water. Thank you, God, for safety and privacy to be able to take a shower in the comfort of my own home without worrying about being shot. Huh? Stop playing with me, man. At the end of the day, man, we need to thank God more. We need to show more gratitude, okay? That's it. So before I check these videos out, I did want to make sure that I touched base with you all, because you all are the reason why myself and other content creators are able to do this on a daily basis. And if nobody else is thanking you, I'm talking about genuinely thank you. Not thank you because they're getting millions of views. Not thank you because you're always sending them super chats. Not thank you because you're always on their live streams or anything like that. But thank you for simply spending your most valuable asset, which is your time, with us. That's important. And anybody that has a YouTube channel out there, please make sure you take the time to thank your community. All right? From time to time, just thank your community. All right? Just thank your community. I know I'm horrible with that. I get so wound up. I get so tied into my own schedule, which is a little crazy lately. My schedule has been a little crazy lately because I've been trying to do the whole coaching thing. I've been trying to coach people with this YouTube stuff. All right? And that has been so fulfilling so far. It's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. We got some beautiful people. One lady that we got, she's in Hollywood, right? She's a songwriter. She is amazing. She got so much beautiful music on her channel of her own. She got her own music on her channel, but she's rocking with me as we do this YouTube thing, and she's hit monetization very fast. She has like 6,000 subscribers on her channel, been with me for like 2.5 months. I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful for her. Shout out to her. And shout out to Sharina as well. So that was Lee J. Shout out to Sharina as well, who is kicking butt. She also has 6,000 plus subscribers on her channel. Man, they are rocking out. Shout out to another gentleman who has been with us for 2.5 months, and he had 2 subscribers when he started working with us. This brother now has 32,000 subscribers on his channel. 32,000 subscribers on his channel after doing YouTube stuff for 2.5 months with us. So whatever we're doing is actually working. So we're about to go ahead and check out some content, guys. But first, before we do, I want to say again, If you're ever thinking about YouTube stuff, you ever want to try it, you ever had an idea, you said, I want to start a YouTube channel, I just don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Like maybe I'm not handsome enough. Maybe I'm not young enough. You maybe don't think you're young enough. Maybe I don't know how to speak the way that you guys do. I don't have the charisma or all that other stuff. Bull, sugar, honey, iced tea. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have a story to tell, and you have a perspective that people need to hear. You are intelligent. A lot of the stuff that we do on our channels, we get from you all. We get leadership from you all. Most of us aren't leading our community. We're just listening to our community. The best content creators out there listen to their community and they respond accordingly. That's what happens. That's the best way to do it. All right? So we greatly appreciate you guys. Any of you guys could be a content creator. Any of you guys can tell your stories. Like when you go on Netflix, I was just now talking to a guy earlier today. If you were to look at Netflix, right? And you see all of that crap they got out there, all these new shows, and a lot of them are in different languages, and they got the captions, and so that you can read them, and you're just wasting time away on your sofa looking at these videos. Looking at these movies and series. I do it too. I'm the same way, guys. I do it too. I really do. When I'm not working or when I'm not eating or when I'm not working out, I waste time by looking at these videos too. But my point is, if your story, think about this. If your story was on one of these videos, if your story was well written and produced and directed and packaged to be on one of these TV series, your story will probably be better than anything else that's on the TV right now. Anything. So do not undersell yourself. Please don't undersell yourself. Okay? Y'all are awesome and you need to know it. If you're ever thinking about content creation and you need some help, reach out to me. Also, one other thing. In the descriptions, the very first link, we are representing this book right here called The Ass Backwards Way to Move Forward. It's a tongue-in-cheek guide toward poverty and misery. All right? Read this. Trust me, this is a really good book. It'll be great for the weekends. You can read this in one weekend, guys. Okay, let's go. I'm done selling stuff to y'all. Okay, let's go. Thank you so much for the super chats, guys. I really appreciate it. Y'all are so dope, man. Y'all are so dope. Thank you so much, man. It means a lot, for real. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now, all right, hold on. I'm trying to play catch up with my comments, and I know I'm missing so much. Guys. Joan Smith says a pair character, the air with fist and bump written on his knuckles. Okay, fist bump to Joan. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your time and for your dime. I really appreciate it. And then we just now got another super chat by, let me see, who is this? Starshine. Coach, I'm willing to hear you out about this. Email me so that we can meet, okay? So email me so we can meet, please. Okay, my information, I'll send it across the screen again, but I need for us to talk. Just give me 15 minutes. We're gonna wrap. I'm gonna tell you whatever you want to know, and then we're gonna connect. Okay. All right, guys, let's get to it. We got some good things to check out today. I'm really appreciative that you guys are with me. All right, the very first thing we're checking out is the fact that CNN is completely pissed off. They are completely pissed off. MSNBC are completely pissed off at Tucker. Does Tucker have an agenda? Is this propaganda? Does he have an agenda? I think he does. I think his agenda, though, is not what people think it is. I don't think his agenda is anything negative. I really don't. I think he's doing what he's capable of doing, using the resources that he has to be able to start a conversation that no one else has the balls to start. Let me say that again. I think Tucker Carlson is using his resources that he has to start conversations that many other people in this great country do not have the balls to start. So in this first video that we're about to check out, we're going to see that the lady on CNN who was so pissed off at Tucker, Where is she? She is so upset. And this right here is coming from the Benny Johnson show. All right. And I want to show y'all this right here because this is pretty daggone dope. This is pretty dope. But watch this. When the CNN reporter went to meet with Zelensky, watch how bubbly she was. Watch how like over the top excited she was. Like she was a huge fan of Zelensky's. She didn't care about anything else. Nothing. She just wanted to be his fan. I'm surprised he didn't take out a marker and sign her breast. Like, oh, can you sign Zelensky right here, please? Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That's what she was acting like. For real, watch this. Watch this. Hold on one second. Here we go.
Look, he's literally, like by trade, he's an actor. Go look at his Wikipedia. It says Zelensky, actor.
Our staff. I mean, nobody is in my cabinet.
And he deserves an Academy Award for this one.
Read, think, and the music helps, really.
What music do you like?
Oh, I like AC/DC.
Oh, what music do you like? I like AC/DC. I like AC/DC. What music do you like? I like Linkin Park. And you like AC/DC? They're pretty much the same.
And Ukrainian music. Of course, I like Ukrainian music a lot because Ukrainian, that's native language. That's why you understand not only music, you understand the
Angel.
words and etc. AC/DC, I don't understand all the words because of. But
I like the music.
Yeah, I like energy of AC/DC. I like Eric Clapton. A lot of Guns N' Roses.
She's
Maybe
so excited. And look at her hair. Look at her hair. Her hair looks like somebody just now got finished banging. Okay, listen, I'm not trying to be crude. I'm not trying to be crude at all. Look, her hair looks like some bang, bang, bang just now finished taking place. I want y'all to look at this again. I'm about to show her again. I want you to look at her hair and listen to how bubbly she is. She seems way too familiar, almost as if something happened before this video. Allegedly. But look at her hair, bro. It does not look like somebody's hair who is about to interview a president, a leader of a country. Okay, look at it again. Angel, thank you so much for pointing that out. This right here is just crazy, man. Check this out.
Too old music for.
I understand. We're the same. We're the same.
We're the same. We're the same.
We're the same. We're the same. Look at this image.
Hey, Heather.
Oh, my God. This is what Elon Musk had to say as it pertains to the actual interviews that Zelensky has gotten. To be fair, it's hard to talk to them while giving a blowjob at the same time.
Holy crap. Holy crap. Did y'all hear what Elon Musk said about that conversation? Elon Musk says it's kind of hard to give an interview while giving a blowjob at the same time. Oh my God, we're the same. You like AC/DC? I like AC/DC. I like Linkin Park. I like Pumpkin Smash.
Who are the American journalists who conduct even minimally adversarial interviews with Zelensky? Asked Glenn Greenwald. Elon Musk responding, it's hard to talk while giving a blowjob at the same time. Oh, isn't that just perfect?
All right, guys, I know how crude that sounds, and I don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to be crude or anything like that. All I'm trying to say is y'all are about to see something. Like, just think about this right here before we check out the next video. The next thing we're about to check out this is going to make so much sense.
No, it's important to have sometimes at 6, 7 in the morning, some trainings.
Workout.
And, yes, workouts, or to do something with music, with such music, which gives you energy for all the day.
She licking her lips while she's talking to him and everything, man.
Oh, thank you, CNN.
Wow.
Thank you, CNN, the arbiters of journalism, the arbiters of the free press, conducting such a hard-hitting interview, the most important interview perhaps in the history of humankind, is what kind of music does the greasy, corrupt, scandal-laden dictator of Ukraine listen to? The man who banned the Christian church in Ukraine. Got it. Ladies and gentlemen, try not to laugh. CNN host on the verge of tears as they fight waterworks after Tucker confirms Putin interview.
Watch this. Watch this CNN. Watch this CNN host. Watch this.
You got to check this out.
Watch
Watch
this.
her hold back sobbing tears. Her voice is literally cracking here, ladies and gentlemen. You can't make it up. They're crying because they're not able to interview Putin and ask him, what's your favorite music? Tee. Watch.
Interview the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin.
Tucker Carlson is lying from the streets of Russia, no less.
Not a single Western journalist has bothered to interview the president of the other country involved in this conflict, Vladimir Putin.
That's a lie. Serious news outlets, including CNN, have requested Putin to interview over and over again.
Most Americans have no idea why Putin invaded Ukraine or what his goals are now. They've never heard his voice.
Another lie. Serious news outlets, including CNN, have covered and, of course, reported on Putin's words since this war began.
She sounds like she just now got finished screaming. I think she is fresh in the office from a Beyonce concert. That's my take. I think she just now came from Beyonce concert. That's just what I think. I'm listening to her right now. Or maybe she was just being an angry black woman yelling, I can't believe Tucker Carlson went to go meet with Putin. I say, stop yelling. Calm down, angry black woman. Calm down, angry black woman. You got a show to do in 5 minutes. I don't care. I'm pissed off.
Including one of his baseless justifications for the invasion of Ukraine, which he initially claimed was to stop the Nazis.
First, because it's our job. We're in journalism.
Tucker Carlson is not a journalist.
Now she called him out. Now she called him out for not being a journalist. Okay, then what are you? Beautiful black lady, what are you? All right? And guys, just to be clear, I don't know a whole lot about politics, so I'm not going to challenge this lady on any of her positions at all. I'm just here to make comments based off of my own understanding. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. All right. Hopefully y'all can understand that I am not a political science genius guy. I read the news every now and again. I don't like politics like that. I really don't. I heard that if I look more into it, I will like it even more. But I'm just not. You know what I mean? But I find it funny. I find it hilarious that these people could fake passion. They can fake their passion when it's someone against someone who has an agenda opposite of theirs, but then they keep on feeding the communities that they're feeding the lies and fear so that they can continue to vote the way that they vote. That's where I have an issue with that. Stop lying to the people that look to you for real news. And she's also lying about no people trying to communicate with Putin or trying to interview Putin. All right? Because there was actually 3 other interviews that happened with Vladimir Putin from American journalists who are not in jail. All right? I think Barbara Walters was one of them. And all 3 of them other interviews, they called good interviews. But then when Tucker does it, they call it treason. They say that he's against America, that he's over there trying to sign his own contract, like he's over there tickling Vladimir Putin's butt cheeks or something so that he can gain some international favor.
Not even close. And his former employer in a court case actually agreed. Quote, the general tenor of the show should then inform a viewer that Carlson is not stating actual facts about the topics he discusses and is instead engaging in exaggeration and non-literal commentary.
2 years into a war that's reshaping the entire world, Most Americans are not informed. They have no real idea what's happening in this region, here in Russia or 600 miles away in Ukraine.
For 2 years, real journalists have risked their lives to report from the ground each and every day in Russia and in Ukraine, including 2 U.S. journalists who are right now baselessly being detained.
Of course, she points out the least of these. She points out the worst case scenarios to prove her point. These people are disingenuous. They are not trying to work toward a solution. They just want turmoil. They want confusion. They want darkness. They want us to be pitted against one another so that we can continue to move in the wrong direction. That's not helpful. It's not helpful. Guys, it's not effing helpful. It isn't, man.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is what actually accounts for journalism on CNN. It is a humiliation. This is never about Tucker Carlson or CNN, Fox News, Vladimir Putin. It's not about any of that. It's completely about control. They are losing audience, hand over fist. They are losing influence over our culture and country. And they are now panicking because guys like Tucker Carlson gets more views on a video posted freely on X than they get for the entire year. Tucker Carlson interviews with Javier Milei or with Donald Trump do hundreds of millions of views.
And they say that he's not a journalist. Please tell me what a journalist is then, please. Huh? What's a journalist? If he's getting these interviews, like the biggest interviews there is to get, he is getting it. What is this? Who is this lady has interviewed? Who is she interviewed? I'm talking about the biggest interviews she's had. Please tell me. I will show her love too. Listen, I'm not one of those type of people that's just going to say, because you think the way you think or you support the side you support, I'm not going to listen to you. That's not me at all, man. I know people have that. CNN gave her a job. Fox didn't. So, of course, she's going to ride for CNN. I don't know if she's ever reached out to Fox for a job, but CNN gave her a job. MSNBC, one of them gave her a job. So those are the people she chooses to back 100%. A lot of these people, man, they move by their pocketbooks. That's it. That's it. All right? And she said nothing about the MSNBC or CNN reporter that was all meat riding Zelensky.
You could argue that Tucker Carlson's interview with the president of Argentina is the most watched interview in human history at 500 million views. And will this Putin interview do 1 billion? Possibly. Let's let Tucker Carlson speak for himself as to why he did it.
For example, since the day the war in Ukraine began, American media outlets have spoken to scores of people from Ukraine, and they've done scores of interviews with Ukrainian President Zelensky. We ourselves have put in a request for an interview with Zelensky, and we hope he accepts. But the interviews he's already done in the United States are not traditional interviews. They are fawning pep sessions specifically designed to amplify Zelensky's demand that the U.S. enter more deeply into a war in Eastern Europe and pay for it. That is not journalism. It is government propaganda. Propaganda of the ugliest kind, the kind that kills people. At the same time, our politicians and media outlets have been doing this, promoting a foreign leader like he's a new consumer brand. Not a single Western journalist has bothered to interview the president of the other country involved in this conflict, Vladimir Putin. Most Americans have no idea why Putin invaded Ukraine or what his goals are now. They've never heard his voice. That's wrong. Americans have a right to know all they can about a war they're implicated in, and we have the right to tell them about it because we are Americans too. Freedom of speech is our birthright. We were born with the right to say what we believe. That right cannot be taken away no matter who is in the White House. But they're trying anyway. Almost 3 years ago, the Biden administration illegally spied on our text messages and then leaked the contents to their servants in the news media. They did this in order to stop a Putin interview that we were planning. Last month, we're pretty certain they did exactly the same thing once again. But this time, we came to Moscow anyway. We are not here because we love Vladimir Putin. We are here because we love the United States, and we want it to remain prosperous and free. We paid for this trip ourselves. We took no money from any government or group, nor are we charging people to see the interview. It is not behind a paywall. Anyone can watch the entire thing, shot live to tape and unedited, on our website, tuckercarlson.com. Elon Musk, to his great credit, has promised not to suppress or block this interview once we post it on his platform, X, and we're grateful for that. Western governments, by contrast, will certainly do their best to censor this video on other less principled platforms because that's what they do. They are afraid of information they can't control. But you have no reason to be afraid of it. We are not encouraging you to agree with what Putin may say in this interview, but we are urging you to watch it. You should know as much as you can. And then, like a free citizen and not a slave, you can decide for yourself. Thanks.
Like a free citizen and not a slave, you can decide for yourself. Rosa, I don't know, I don't want to butcher your last name, Murata. Rosa, thank you so much for the super chat. I asked the question, what was the names of the people who actually interviewed Putin already? And she helped me out. George Stephanopoulos. That's a name. That's a name. George Stephanopoulos. He interviewed Putin. Barbara Walters. She interviewed Putin. Matt Lauer. He interviewed Putin. Megyn Kelly. She interviewed Putin. Larry King. He interviewed Putin. Oliver Stone. He interviewed Putin. Chris Wallace. He also interviewed Putin. Now we got Tucker. And they're so pissed off. Ooh, here go another. Are all of these people that's mentioned, are all these people right-wing reporters? Are all these people Fox contributors? Please let me know. I know that Megyn Kelly was on Fox. I know that Barbara Walters wasn't on Fox. She was actually a CNN, MSNBC reporter. Larry King, I think Larry King was also left. He was on the left. Oliver Stone, I don't know who that is. Chris Wallace, I think Chris Wallace is a conservative reporter. I think, or journalist. George Stephanopoulos, I don't know who that is. So yeah. And I'm just trying to see how fair this is. I'm trying to figure out how many people who they consider to be propagandists, because they only consider it propaganda if it's someone from the right. So that's why I'm asking these questions. Feel free to help me in the comments because y'all have been doing that already. And I really appreciate it. And for that, guys, I want to say thank you so much for being here to check out this story right here. It means the world to me. And thank you, everyone, for just spending a moment of your Friday with me. It means the world. So thank you so much. Yeah, that's just something I want to know. So if y'all know, please let me know. I think by this time somebody already answered, because Tucker is probably on the Ukraine hit list after this, along with Jimmy Dore and other Americans. Well, he actually said that he's going to go talk to Zelensky after this. So if he's on the Ukraine hit list, that would be kind of dumb. I think he did say that he's going to talk to Zelensky after this. So don't know, but that's what he said. That is what he said. All right. I'm trying to see if anybody answered the question. Oh, George Erickson, thank you so much. George Erickson, thank you. From your lips to God's ears, man. Nah, you're the best. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat and for the nice words. I appreciate it. Walters and Sawyer interviewed Saddam Hussein. Holy crap. What the heck? Saddam Hussein? Sheesh. Oh my gracious. They even had people interview bin Laden. What the world? Come on, man. And they faking like they're pissed off because he's over there interviewing Putin. Okay. Now Devaz. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Nope. Most wasn't on Fox. Okay. See, Ducky Momo says most wasn't on Fox. All right. George Stephanopoulos worked for the Clintons. Ooh. Wow. That's something. So they're doing whatever they possibly can to try and I guess, bully anybody who's on the right because they don't want them to have any type of shine whatsoever. So that's where we are right now. All right. All right. So we got some more stuff, some more good stuff that we about to check out, man. Y'all think it's over? It ain't over. It ain't over. It ain't over to the fat lady sing. That's what it is. It ain't over to the fat lady sing. Right? Now, we got somebody else that want to take up for this whole thing, man. And y'all already know it's the one and only, the beautiful, the awesome, the cool, the new mama. Candace Owens got something to say about this.
Now, somebody whose brain is without doubt very, very agile, and he's been a great, huge TV fixture in America, is, of course, Tucker Carlson. Do you think Tucker is wise? Do you think he's wise going to Moscow and doing a sit-down with Putin?
He's incredibly wise, and he is also not just wise, he's brave. There obviously has been a lot of lies sold to us. You can just go back and look at what the mainstream media was saying on the first day that Russia invaded Ukraine. It's much of their emotional engineering. People didn't understand what was happening, but we were told that we just have to be okay with billions of dollars going overseas. And this is what I refer to as the political commentariat, where they're controlling your ideas, but you actually don't have access to true information. They're not telling you what the other president that's involved in this conflict is saying. If you dare to share that information, you're being called a Putin puppet.
Listen to this lady right here. Everybody should have a Candace on their team. Everyone should have a Candace on their team. If you love Candace, please put a 100 inside of the comment section. If you don't like Candace, please put a thumbs down in the comment section for me. Please, just put that in the chat for me. That would be absolutely amazing. All right? Just put a thumbs down in the chat. That would be absolutely amazing. Put a 100 in the chat if you fools with Candace, because I 1,000%. Somebody put 1 million. Luke Sweeney said 1 million, 10 million. Is that 10 million? I don't know how many O's that is. But everyone is saying, yeah, she's on point, man. She's on point. Sideways thumb.
It's pointedly ridiculous. Yeah. We need more information. In America, we believe in this radical idea of free speech. And Tucker Carlson doing that interview, conducting it despite the fact that the NSA was spying on him, spying on his text messages, trying to prevent that from happening. Seeing the way that they are reacting, reading news today that the EU is considering sanctioning Tucker Carlson regarding an interview that they have not even seen, is all you need to know that the majority of the news that you are watching is bought and paid for, and they work to serve the state.
Listen to Candace. She knows the inside. She knows how things run. All right. The majority of them are bought and paid for. So since they are bought and paid for, please think about this. If you're a thief, you're going to think everyone's a thief. If you're on drugs and everyone that you know is on drugs, you're going to think everybody else is on drugs. So since they are so crooked, they're looking at Tucker like he must be up to the same things that we would do, because if we did it, we would do something crooked with it. We will be about the money. We will be about the payday. We will come back with a check with a Russian signature on it. If we were. See, that's the thing, though. That's why we need to get our lives together, man. Because since they're so dark and demonic, they're thinking that Tucker is doing the same exact thing.
And Tucker Carlson has gotten around that, and every individual should watch this interview, not because you should agree with everything that Putin says, but because you should hear different sides and come to conclusions after researching what both sides are saying.
No, I agree with you, and, I understand the frustration in America with sending this money abroad.
Hey, thank you, George Erickson. I really appreciate that. And y'all see what he said. Tucker is the best of the best when it comes to reporting. And Candace Owens' endorsement only ratifies how good he is. I like the word ratifies. That's awesome.
Understand the corruption of Ukraine. Of course I do. However, I will say to you, Candace, that if you were living in Poland right now or Western Ukraine, you might be a little bit frightened by what Putin's doing.
Of course. By the way, you would always be frightened if you live in any circumstance, where you have people that are having a war near your borders, right? We're frightened by the war that's happening on our border right now and being told that we shouldn't care about it because we should care more about Ukraine's borders. It's pointedly foolish, You
saw what he tried to do. He was just letting her know that Putin has done some bad things to people, but yet y'all are being friendly to him. Why is that? She's pretty much saying, look, we're facing the same thing. We're going through the same things. A lot of people are going through some bad things right now, but it's important that we hear both sides, man. We're only going to be friendly to one side because those are the people we're giving billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars to. We don't want to hear the other side because we know that we might get called out on our bull, sugar, honey, iced tea. That's all that is, bro. That's all that is. We don't want to get called out on our bull, sugar, honey, iced tea. Period. And they like, you're getting too close. He might tell you something that he shouldn't tell you, and we don't want you to know. As a matter of fact, we should probably try to stop Tucker from coming back over here because he's going over there under false pretenses. He has a bad agenda, and we want to make sure that we paint him in the worst light possible. That's what we want to do. We want to paint him in the worst light possible so that everyone could think that he's going against America, and this is exactly what's the problem right now. If Trump wins. Another thing, what is this a smokescreen for? And I know it's probably not, but there's so many things are happening where they want us to look over there while they do whatever the hell they want to do. Something's happening right now while we're paying attention to every single thing else. What's happening right now, guys? Come on, I'm not here to speculate or throw out any conspiracy theories or anything. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm actually asking you for answers. If you know, because a lot of you guys are students. Y'all are students of politics. Y'all are students of world affairs. Y'all are students of history, and y'all make sure that y'all are always hip to what's going on. So I'm just asking y'all right now, if y'all know something, let me know, because it seems like another smoke screen is happening. It really does.
So to say that you want to hear what is the reason that we are funding this war does not also mean that you don't feel sympathetic towards Ukrainians or sympathetic towards any innocent civilians that are being impacted by war anywhere across the world. It says, you're telling me that I need to wake up in the morning and I need to go to work so that you can extract tax dollars from me to go overseas to be sent to Ukrainians, unaccounted tax dollars, because they always magically lose this accounting, the Pentagon. They have no idea where the money is going. We deserve an explanation, an honest explanation of what we are doing in Ukraine, because to say that we are not at war with Ukraine is simply untrue. We are fighting a proxy war with Russia. I want to hear all sides of the equation, and that does not remove my sympathies for how I feel about any person, Russian or Ukrainian, any innocent civilian who has been impacted by conflict.
Are we in war for Ukraine? I didn't know that. Hold on, time out. Flag on the goddamn play. Are we in war with Ukraine? Like against them? Are we fighting against them? Because if so, why in the hell are we giving them billions of dollars? Okay. I'm just so confused, man. I'm just so confused. In my opinion, and this is what it looks like, and this is just me. I think we're funneling money through these countries. That's what I think. I think we're funneling money through these countries. Yep. That's what I think. That's the reason why every single person that work in Congress, they're getting paid, $175,000 per person. And then once they leave office, they're all worth like $20 million. Nancy Pelosi is almost worth what? $500 million? Come on, bro. There's some tricky money going on. Like, what's going on here? No, I'm dead serious, man. I just want to know. I'm not trying to start no sugar, honey, iced tea. I just want to know. Because if I go looking around on the news for this information, I'm not going to find it. They're not going to give me this information. Where can I go to see this information for myself so that I can show it to my own community? Okay, I'm starting stuff. I'm not trying to.
You're absolutely right. In a free democracy, we should hear all sides of the argument before we make up our minds on where we are.
If that's the case, then why is everyone trying to silence Tucker? Like he just said that to sign off the show. Like he was just like, okay, you know your stuff. Let me go ahead and get Candace up off here. Whoever was in that man's ear was like, please get her up off of there. Go ahead and just agree with her so you can get her off the show because she knows what the hell she's talking about. She's about to shut you down. The longer she was just sitting with her back straight, looking him straight in the eyes, ready to demolish him, whatever he had to say. Of course he won't say, yeah, you're right. We out of here. We out. You can go ahead and cut her Zoom off. We're done with her. Just tell her that she right. That's what the producers were saying in her ear and saying in his ear. Just tell her that she right in the conversation because so far you're losing, bro. Going to introduce Poland to the conversation as if that's going to do anything. Nah, Candace was about to start telling too many truths and they need to get her up off the show. But y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so before we go to the next video. Once again, guys, I'm Van. Now we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. And anyone that want to know how to do this whole YouTube thing, make sure you reach out to me with the word coach. We got some great people that's building up inside of our coaching calls. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to River. Shout out to Celeste. Shout out to Linda B. Shout out to Wise. Shout out to Leger. Shout out to Sharina. Shout out to Dennis. Shout out to man, we got some more people coming in. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Hopefully y'all reach out to me, bro. It's growing. It's becoming a community that really supports one another, and I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of it. All right. We got another joint that's coming up. I'm not done. We got another one coming up. We got some fire. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, I'm not playing today. All right? Now, we already know that there's a bunch of you. I haven't been live with you guys for a minute, so I got to make sure that this bad boy continue to move forward because I owe y'all this. I owe y'all this live stream. I really do. I owe you all this live stream. The super chats aren't necessary, but I appreciate them. But I owe you guys this live stream because I haven't gone live in a long time, and you guys have been ride or dies for the LFR family for a long time. And here we are about to cross the 1 million subscriber mark. We are about to cross the man. I gotta give a hand clap for that. Bro. We're about to cross the 1 million subscriber mark. And I want to make sure that you guys know that y'all are appreciated, not only by me, but every single channel and content creator that you support. Trust me, they appreciate you. I know I do. They appreciate you. Every channel that you watch, every live stream that you participate in, every time you comment below a video, every time you like a video or sub to a channel, we appreciate it as content creators, man. So thank you so much. Thank you. Carol, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. All right, so we got some good stuff coming. What do you think of Loza Alexander, Texas border track? Whoa, that's something I got to look into. Loza Alexander, Texas border track. Can I get back to you with that? Because I don't know what Loza Alexander, Texas border track is. All right? I do know that Texas is doing their own thing to try to make sure that not that much more illegal immigrants get over into their cross the borders, but in the federal government are trying to go against them, and other states are rallying behind Texas. I know that part. I know Governor Abbott is showing himself to have some balls, and I appreciate that. But other than that, Loza Alexander, Texas border track, I don't know anything about that. And I will look into it so that I can get back to you about that. But Nate's memes, thank you so much, guy. I appreciate that. And thank you for the super chat as well. I got some more stuff. Y'all better not leave, man. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to be mad if you leave. You're going to be mad if you leave. That's all I'm going to say. But I hope y'all are okay. All right, so if you weren't here when I very first started the live stream, one thing that was really important to me is that I touched base with you all to make sure that you are okay. All right? I want to make sure you're okay. I don't know if you have family members or friends that check up on you on a daily basis or weekly basis, monthly basis. I don't know. to just say, hey, are you all right? You good? You good? You straight? Okay. As long as you know. And also when all of the friends leave, when all of the family members leave, when your children are just growing up and leaving the house and going to college, we have college kids as well. And shout out to everyone who has been supporting, showing love to my son, LFR JoJo. Oh man, thank you so much. The emails that you guys been sending, reaching out on my website about JoJo, saying that you enjoy his content and you think he's an awesome young man. I appreciate that. Every day, I thank God for people that have my family, me and my family's best interests at heart. So if you ever have my best interests at heart, trust me, I'm sending up some prayers for you. And it might be selfish because you have my family's best interests at heart, but I'm still sending up some prayers for you. So thank you so much. But I do want to make sure that y'all understand that it's important you give God thanks, glory, and honor every single day for all he does for you and your family. The things that we take for granted, like being able to see. We can see. We can hear stuff. We can taste stuff. We can chew stuff. We can walk from the couch to the refrigerator. We can get in the car and we can drive somewhere. We can play with our pets. You know what I mean? We can smile. We can love. You know, we can enjoy the regular day-to-day things, man. That's important that you thank God for that. All right? So it's important to me that I check up on you, make sure you're good. All right? So we got another joint we're about to check out together. Let me go ahead and pull this one up because people need to stop playing with Trump, bro. People keep on trying to act like Trump ain't the guy. Trump's still that guy. He is. And y'all know who Michael Rapaport is, right? He's the one who played the mailman. He played the did he play the mailman? Yeah, he played the mailman on Next Friday. White comedian. He loved the Lakers. He don't like LeBron James. He loved Kobe. He loved Michael Jordan. Or do he like the New York Knicks? I think it's either the New York Knicks or the LA Lakers. He liked one of them. But he was pissed off at Trump for a really long time. And I want to show y'all this right here. I think it's absolutely hilarious. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. All right, let's get to it, man. And shout out to Patrick Bet David and the Valuetainment team over there. Hold on one second.
One thing that I really disdain in the mainstream media, or even media in general, even with you guys, or when people are talking politics, is if the other side or a president you don't like does something good, it's never acknowledged. So I'm going to ask you this, because you could probably answer this better than me. What has the Biden administration done that you do like?
Yes. Also, I'm glad he asked him that. Because a lot of times if people are against the other side, they're not going to be willing to acknowledge anything that they love about the other side. Also, guys, if you submitted a super chat and I did not read it, charge that to my mind, not my heart, because, I do not, I don't mean to miss that. I really appreciate you going in your pocketbook and blessing the channel. So thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Melissa Whaley, thank you so much for the kind words you said about my son. I appreciate that. That's my baby boy. That's my baby boy right there. Yeah. Yeah, he going to be turning 22 this month. He turns 22 on the 21st. On February 21st. He's turning 22. And he also graduates with his engineering degree this spring. So, yeah, he's showing off. But, yeah, somebody's pointed out, Michael Rapaport also played the skinhead in Higher Learning. He played a hell of an actor. He's a hell of an actor in that show. In that movie. In Higher Learning, wow. If you haven't seen it before, go check it out, man, for real.
First of all, the economy is doing good. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Who is it good for, though? It's good for the rich guy. The people that are making money, they're doing good.
That's you.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not, again, like I said to Bill Maher, guys like me are going to be good no matter who's the president. By the way, the more they print money, I'm always going to make more money. Because money always rolls up to the wealthy, because the poor and middle income don't know how to keep it. They know how to spend it. The more they spend it, who do they spend it on? On capitalists that own equity. And the equity people make money. If I would say, you know, the fact that the expectation of a massive recession to be taking place, well, that didn't happen because that could have been in shambles, right? Unemployment stayed okay. I think Powell, the way he managed the interest rates, while the way we were going about the economy was okay.
The interest rates they're not good right now.
It should stay like, and by the way, I said this last week.
They suck now because I just bought a house and a car in the last, and the interest rates are like.
Where did you buy your house?
I don't want to say.
You're not going to like this.
But not in this state and not in Texas. So I didn't get the
Okay. So you're in New York or California?
Something like that.
I will say this to you on the interest rates. Even when Trump gets elected, my concern is he fires Powell and he brings somebody to lower the rates. If you lower the rates immediately, we're going back to fake success again. And we need to filter out a little bit of the fake success. There's way too many people that made fake money that need to just quit. So here's kind of what happens. Guy goes and starts a business. He should have never started a business. He's a better guy working for a business owner because he doesn't have good habits. Because of his bad habits, he hurts the employees. He should get out of business and go work for the other guy that is a good operator. During fake success time, these people look like great operators. But during economy like this, they get exposed and then they go and say, hey, man, can I work with you? No problem. Come on down. Because we need more solid operators, not fake success operators. We had a lot of those fake success operators during that 128-month economic expansion of pretty much zero interest rates. So, yeah, I'm not
Michael,
a
can I
fan
make a prediction?
Go ahead.
Brace for impact. You're going to vote for Trump. And I'll tell you why. Because you're
I don't know if I could do that.
I'll tell you why.
Mike, hang on.
And by the way, you're talking to somebody that was probably closer to your camp in 2016 and
he was
and certainly in 2020.
This guy hated
I never said hate. I didn't like Trump, but also I've never said the word hate. You can roll the tape.
Okay.
I didn't like a lot of the things he did, a lot of things you highlighted. For me, there was the one that like I was like, I can't do this, was when he pretended like he didn't know who David Duke was. Everyone knows David Duke, leader of the KKK, is out there in Louisiana. Okay, come on, Trump. You don't know who this guy is. But you're also a reasonable person. And you're also a dude. Like, you're a dude. You like to play ball. You like hip-hop. You like to talk shit. You're not a woke LGBT unicorn type beta. That's not you. That's not you.
No.
So you've seen what the left has produced over the last 4 years. Again, I'm telling you, somebody that's been in that camp. I'm a JFK Democrat. Why am I a JFK Democrat? Because my dad was a JFK Democrat.
Natalie Lucas, what do you mean this ain't live? Huh? What is, hold on, wait. Natalie Lucas, how you gonna say this ain't live? Huh? I think, how can I look at your comments if this ain't live? It was going on Seashell Mac. Yeah, he's just explaining to Michael Rapaport that, yo, you're logical. You're a logical being. And you make decisions based off of what makes sense. And this makes more sense than the side that you are over there kicking for. You know that. But you don't want to look a certain type of way. You don't want to be, ostracized by your Hollywood friends for voting this way.
So that basically led to me being like, oh, JFK's the man. He's a Democrat. That led to me liking Clinton. I like Clinton. All right, cool. He's out there kissing babies, getting blowjobs. I like that guy. Charming guy.
Charming.
We met him recently. Stud of a guy. His wife, that's a whole nother conversation. But, if you were looking at politics and you said you weren't paying attention to it, in my senior year, I worked in Tallahassee, in Florida State, where I went to school. I was worked at the Capitol building. This was during the 2000 election, Gore versus Bush. I was a Clinton guy. I was rooting for Gore, what have you. I used to see Jeb Bush, George W. I was around this. Oh, shit. We saw what happened during the Bush administration, the bookends of it, 9/11, and then the great financial meltdown. There was no way in a million years that old John McCain was going to win the election over cool Barack Obama. It wasn't happening.
Yep.
So if you believed in the Obama doctrine, all right, be nice to each other, whatever, there's no way you were voting for for Trump. It just wasn't in the cards. It wasn't happening. He was abrasive. He was racist. The media, yada, yada, yada.
And he was a joke. Like as New Yorkers, like he was like
he's a ball busting troll.
Exactly.
He's a
But
shit
here's
talker.
why I think you're going to vote for him this time, because you've seen what happened under his first term. You didn't like it. He's the pig dick, and he's got the mean tweets, and he's orange. But life was good. There was no wars. The economy was going good. But damn, he's annoying to look at. But you also can acknowledge that the media had a major role in that.
Listen, random reactions. Shout out to random reactions, guys. And if y'all haven't already started following random reactions, please go check out his channel. I'm guessing, yeah, he does reactions and they're random. These people aren't really pro-Trump. They're just pro-winning side, and Trump is winning. That's me. That's me. I'm not pro-winning side. I'm pro-country. I would like for. It looks like I'm stuck on YouTube. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix this. I'm for whatever's best for the nation. That's what I'm for. That's what I'm for. That's it. I'm for what's best for the nation. And if that's being for the person who's winning, that's what I'm for. 1,000%. So if they are, hey, I'm with them.
A major role in that.
When you take a step back.
Yes. You also acknowledge that.
Because I will also acknowledge that, that one thing about the Charlottesville that I ranted about.
Yes.
And I was wrong.
But the both sides thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I respect
so irresponsible.
And I respect the shit out of it.
Wait, let me hear him out. Hang on.
Yeah.
Go a little bit more. What do you mean by that? You were wrong on that.
No, because he said the both sides, there's good people on both sides. And when you see the full quote, that wasn't what he said. And I ranted on him hard for that. Hard. There's some video about it, whatever. I mean, I ranted hard because I was like, what are you talking about, man?
Because you got played. And here's what this is why I think you're going to vote for Trump. Is because you, much like me, much like many people, independent thinkers, not the sheep, realize we kind of got played a little bit. Yes, Trump ain't exactly the smoothest character. He's not
Jesus Christ.
No, but he actually, his policies and who he has around him are way better than what's going on there. And here's my final point.
Hey, thank you, David.
You see what's going on with the border. You see what's going on with the wokeness. You see what's going on with culture wars. And you see what's going on with actual wars.
Yeah.
Specifically, you see who the Democrats have exposed their hand, especially the progressive left. You see what's going on between Israel and Gaza. You have 3 starved David highs on your chest right now. And as someone who is a proud New Yorker your whole life, you see what the Democratic Party has turned into. This DEI, ESG, woke manifestation of ridiculousness, intersectionality, decolonialization. You're looking at that and you say, you know what? As much as I can't stand pig dick Donald Trump,
you said it.
At least he's fucking normal. At least he doesn't want to turn my boy into a girl.
At least he's normal. Well, yes.
At least he doesn't want to turn my boy into a girl.
Yeah.
At least he's defending Israel, not the fucking terrorists. And at the end of the day, I'm a reasonable person.
Yeah.
So like you said initially, I think I'm going to consider this.
Oh, I'm considering it.
Yes.
But to pull that, I don't know, we don't pull levers anymore.
Well,
Actually pull that lever.
Yeah, but pulling the lever for Biden.
And then
I'm going to tell you right now, I won't vote. I'm not voting for Biden.
No.
I'm not voting for Kamala. I'm not,
But then you can't talk shit. And you need to be able to talk shit.
Well, wait a minute. So you're saying, so for you,
I won't vote for them.
So no matter what, that decision is
That
final.
ain't happening.
Okay.
No, I'm not. That's not happening.
Who? What?
For
I'm not
Kamala
voting
and
for
Biden.
Kamala. I'm not voting
Or
for
anybody.
Biden.
Well, but Mikey, what about
Not
anybody
voting for
else?
them.
What about
Wow. So he said that he's not voting for Biden, but he won't say that he's voting for Trump. Because if I say I'm voting for Trump, man, I might lose some jobs. I might lose some interviews. I might get beat up. Somebody might punch me in the stomach. Man, stop being some suckers, bruh. If you like Trump, say you like Trump, man. Stop being gay about it. Okay, be gay. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay. I'm sorry for saying that. That's something I'm working on, saying that everything is gay. Okay? But if you support Trump, just say it. Like, what's the harm in saying you support Trump? What's the harm in that? Ain't no harm in that, bro. If you support Trump, don't sit there and say, well, I'm not voting for Biden. I'm not voting for Kamala. I'm not voting for none of them. I'm not voting for Don Lemon. I'm not voting. They're going to name everybody that's on the left. but won't name nobody on the right that you are voting for.
But Michael, what about anybody from
what
the
he's
left?
saying is,
Who?
what he's saying
There's
is,
nobody.
I'm saying, like,
Kennedy?
what if Newsom or one of these cats pop up?
Gavin? I just left California. I'm not voting for Gavin with the
Good.
good hair.
I love that. I love that.
Gavin with the good hair, just like Becky.
Fuck out of here.
So Mike, here's my thing though. So
I'm not a sucker.
Yeah.
they love him. You see how much they love him, though.
they love his
Newsom.
ass.
They like his hair.
But go deeper. Why do you say you're not a sucker? What does that mean?
Because I just moved out of Los Angeles.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Hey,
man.
Angel.
Explain that. For those of the people that have never lived in LA, why the hell, you've been there for 20 plus years. Why the hell did you move out?
Well, I moved out because I wanted to go to New York. I didn't move out for any reason. I wanted to move back to New York full time. That's why I left.
This is me, 1,000%. Alexander Smatrala? Smatrala? I don't know, bro. Whatever that name is right there, that's what I am. I'm that. This right here, what Alexander Smatrala said, I guess people should be pro their families' future. That's me. And therefore for peace and national prosperity. That's me, 1,000%. Anything that can prolong the Hall bloodline, and I hate to be selfish, but anything that can prolong the Hall bloodline, I'm all for it. Because I want to see my great grandkids. And I want them to be able to tell the story of where they've come from. But the way it's looking, people are so damn selfish and power hungry, money thirsty, that they'll do anything. They're selling their souls for pennies on a dollar. They're pretty much trying to rearrange and reconstruct this country by bringing more people over who would listen to them and would do whatever they say just so they can receive some daggone some housing or a couple of dollars in their pockets. That's sad, man. They are literally creating new voters because the voters that they got are just problem children. Oh, they've been here too long. They're too entitled. They want they want their rights. They want rights, and they believe in the Constitution and all this other stuff. We're done with that. Let's bring other people over here from many other countries and just give them bare minimum and start this thing all over. Come on, let's start this thing all over. That's what we want to do. Come on, bro. It's trash. It's blatant disrespect and blatant disregard for the people who died for this country, man. It really is. It really is. And I'm not even a military person. When I was growing up, I thought that anybody that went to go fight for the military was wrong. That's what I thought. I thought it was wrong to go fight for the military because I thought that the country itself was bad. That's what I thought. I no longer think that, obviously, but I'm just saying that's what it's looking like. You look at places like New York, bruh. What's happening to New York right now? What? That's the city that everybody around the world want to go to. I watch international videos all the time where people walk up to other citizens in China or Korea or Japan or places in Africa or other countries, and they ask them, if you can go anywhere in the world, have you ever been to the U.S. before? And they'll be like, ooh, I want to go. I've never been. Where do you want to go in the U.S.? They always name the same thing: California and New York. New York City, California, Hollywood. But when we think about those places, come on, man, those places are starting to look like trash, bro. No disrespect to New York. I'm not trying to disrespect New York. I'm just saying, based off of what we're allowing to happen with this whole sanctuary city stuff, bro, oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. It's almost blatant what they're trying to do, man. I don't like it.
But on top, the homelessness in in Los Angeles and in California, San Diego, San Francisco. I could speak on those places. Sacramento, is so, but particularly in Los Angeles, in the Los Angeles area is unacceptable. It's scary. It's I don't know the how to fix it. It's unacceptable. It's not safe. It's not sanitary. I know California and Los Angeles is a driving city, but I do like to walk. When you walk, you shouldn't feel just uncomfortable by hordes and hordes and hordes of homeless people. It's not good for them. It ain't good for me. It's not good across the board.
It's not good across the board.
And the taxes suck. But the homelessness and how it went, down so bad, so quickly, and the crime.
Let's not forget about the crime.
Before we get into it, so last time on Tuesday, we announced anybody that buys the Future Looks Bright hats and the gear, and we said we want 1 million people wearing this gear during these strange times. We want people walking around saying, hey, I believe future looks bright, and getting the reaction from other people when you wear that shirt. We have some stuff that we haven't.
And Patrick Bet David is selling his product. I just want to put this one out here. Listen, this book right here is the very first link that you'll see in the descriptions. All right. It's my Amazon link. It's my Amazon affiliate link to this book right here, The Ass Backwards Way to Move Forward. It's by Celeste Duffy. I want you guys to go purchase this book, man. This is a lovely lady, very intelligent. This book is extremely intelligent. It's a great read. It's very smart. Anybody that's struggling with, just getting your life together, getting your life in order. Like me, my life is not in order, man. Sometimes I'm so damn lazy. Sometimes I don't feel like doing a damn thing. When I know that there's work to be done in order for me to accomplish my goals, not only to accomplish my goals, but to pay my bills. And sometimes I need to kick myself in the butt. Like, Van, what are you doing? Wake up. Let's go. Let's get it. When it comes to working out or eating right, we all get there sometimes. We all feel like, okay, there's nothing else I can do. Like, I'm already over the hill. I'm already at this age. I'm already this. And we make up excuses not to move forward and not to be better. This book right here definitely helps. It will put that jolt back in you. Okay? Check it out. It's called The Ass Backwards Way to Move Forward. Go check it out, guys. I promise you, you're going to love it. All right, so let me go ahead. That right there was one of the other ones that I wanted to check out with you guys. And let me go ahead and take that out. Hey, Michael, what's going on, big dog? Thank you so much for pulling up and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Don, smell my fingers, lemon. Oh, my gracious. All right, and also, guys, start telling people about the channel, too. We're about to cross over to 1 million subscribers, and I would love for you guys to help me out with that, obviously. All right, question. Real quick. Do you guys know who Kevin Hart is? Anyone know who Kevin Hart is? And do anybody know who Monique is, the comedian Monique? All right. So Monique went on to the Shannon Sharpe podcast, Club Shay Shay. All right. She went on to Club Shay Shay and she started spilling the beans about many different things. Apparently they did her dirty in Hollywood. They did her real dirty in Hollywood. And a lot of y'all, according to her, let me say that. I have to cover that with that because it's simply according to her. Until the facts come out, I can't really lean heavily on one side or the other. But I am a fan of hers, and whenever she's on anything, I think she's brilliant, man. Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Have y'all ever saw that movie? With Cedric the Entertainer, Martin Lawrence, like a whole slew of people are in that joint, man. And Monique was hilarious. Remember Cuz that played Green Mile? He played the big guy in Green Mile. He played her brother in Green Mile. Actually, Cedric the Entertainer played her cousin in the movie Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. And Monique was absolutely hilarious. Well, she is going in on Kevin Hart. Going in. And I just want to discuss this with you. I know I usually don't discuss these type of topics on this channel, but I'm about to start. Why? Because I like it. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. I'm about to check out these type of topics because I enjoy these type of topics. That's it. All right, not because the algorithm says do it, not because it's going to get millions and millions of views, not because it's political like everything else that's on my channel, but simply because I like it. That's it. We're moving into 1 million subscribers. 1 million subscribers. And I think it's about that time that I started introducing things to you all that I really enjoy. Now, as far as the back and forth and the gossip and all that other stuff, I don't enjoy that at all. This conversation I only like this because my wife was watching it, and she and I have been having conversations about it. Every time I go upstairs to get some water, get a snack or something, or get something to eat, and she's been watching this, she wants to discuss it. And I'm her person to discuss everything ad nauseum. All right? And this right here is one of those things. So she goes in on Kevin Hart. I would like to go over this with y'all if y'all don't mind. All right? Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. Please don't leave. It would be dope if y'all hang out with me. That would be absolutely amazing. You know, we just chilling. We cooling. You know what I mean? It's just what we doing. All right? So yeah, this is she. Let's get it.
Kevin Hart. Now, you know when Cat Williams said gatekeepers?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I do his podcast.
And I don't know if y'all seen the conversation between Shannon Sharp and Cat Williams. If you haven't, go see it. Go see it.
Yes.
And I want y'all to re-listen to the podcast so you can hear it for yourself. When he first comes on, he says, "You're like my mother. You're like my aunt. You're like my sister." Okay? Then we do the podcast. We speak about the Tyler Perry situation. Oprah Winfrey, he said, "I don't really know Oprah, but I'm going to reach out to Tyler."
Her skin looks amazing. Her hair looks dope. She got the little necklace on, little love necklace. You know what I mean? Cleavage, just the bussing. Hey, do your thing, Monique.
I appreciate that. Kevin kept his word. He reached out to Tyler Perry. Kevin Hart called me back about maybe a week or so later. He said, "Mo, I talked to Tyler. He said he don't want to revisit it. He said, but I tell you what, let's move past that, Mo. Let's just move past that and let's just do great things. So whatever
That's what Kevin said.
I want you to hear me, Kevin Hart. Let's move past that, Mo. Let's do some great things together. Don't even worry about it. Whatever y'all want to do, I will partner with you. I'll executive produce with you. You just let me know what you want to do." Now, let me say that before we go any further, because I want to make sure I give Kevin Hart his proper credit. When my family was up against the wall, Kevin Hart wrote us a check and said, "Here you go." We're forever grateful for that.
Y'all hear that, right? Shout out to Kevin Hart, man. When friends are going through something, you look out for them. That's it. When people are going through something and y'all are in the same industry, you look out for them. All right? In some type of way, however you can. However you can. And Kevin Hart reached out to her and said, "Man, you and your family are going through something. I got you." And he paid her. He said, "Look, take this check. Don't deny it. Just take it. Y'all go do what y'all gotta do, pay what y'all want to pay, you know, live good, whatever."
When we were able to give it back, we said, "Brother, we appreciate you with some interest on top," because I don't ever want nobody to think me and my husband. So I want to make sure I put that out there. That brother really helped us out when we needed to be helped back. Then when he came back with, "I got you," I didn't ask Kevin Hart to do anything. He said, "I'll executive produce. I'll partner with you." I said, "Good shit, Kevin," because we're in a deal with Endemol. And we're trying to get our talk show back. Mo, whatever it is, I got you. Now, Kevin Hart is one of the biggest entertainers right now in the world, right? And was then. We got off the phone with Kevin Hart. We called Endemol immediately and said, Kevin Hart said, whatever we want to do, he got us. He's going to partner, executive use. They was like, "Oh, this is incredible," because when you put Kevin Hart's name on it, you already know what it is.
Correct.
2 weeks go by. We get a call from Endemol.
Now, y'all hear what it said, right? Kevin Hart told her that he don't care what was said. We're gonna still work together. I'm gonna make some calls. We're gonna work together. All right. Endemol is the name of the company that the management company that Kevin Hart hires to make sure that they handle all of his, you know, business. Okay. All right. So that's where we are.
Endemol says, we just got a call from Kevin Hart's manager, Dave Becky. And Dave Becky said, Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique.
Oh.
So whatever she told y'all, he doesn't want to do anything with her, nothing. You know, he doesn't want any kind of relationship with Monique.
So what changed between the 2 weeks and plus he gave you a check, you gave the money back, then said he would partner with you, executive produce, whatever you need, Mo, hey, we got you. So what transpired, or what do you think transpired between then that 2 week period?
Well, soon as we got off the phone and they told us what Kevin's manager, David Becky, said, I called Kevin Hart immediately. I said, hey, baby, we just got off the phone with Endemol, and they said Dave Becky called them up and said, you don't want anything to do with me. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication. I can tell you right now. I said, wait a minute. Are you okay, though, with this white man calling them up?
Okay. There she go. Black people, we like to do that, man. We like to do that. We would take something, we would make something racist real quick, bro. Are you okay with that white man calling me and saying that you don't want to do this? I done already made an agreement with you, a black man, and now the white man is trying to get in front of what we're doing. What's that about? Kevin Hart, like, no, I'm about to fix this right now. I don't know what happened. The whole time, Kevin Hart was BSing, bro. He knew the whole time. Let me read this message from Catalina right quick because I love it. It starts, it's scripture, it's the word of God. It's Galatians 6:2-3. Bear ye another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. 3, what does it say? For if a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. Amen, somebody, amen. Because God said, slap your neighbor and tell him that God is good. Tell him that another's burden, and so fulfill the laws of Christ. For if a man think himself, I said, if a man think himself to be something, slap 3 people, say, if a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. Pastor collects some blade around. Make sure y'all give y'all 10% back to the pastor because I got a new Benz and I got a new helicopter and I got a new wife on the side. I got a wife and a girlfriend on the side. I got a girlfriend and a wife on the side, and God said to bless the man of the house. All right, and I'm the man of the house, so I need them ties.
Getting in between our relationship, something you said, he said, Mo, that's a miscommunication, and we're going to talk Tuesday. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you right now, it's a miscommunication. That was 2 years ago. If you talk to him, I talk to him. I've never talked back to Kevin Hart again.
Wow. So Kevin Hart told her, I got you. That was a miscommunication. My manager did not mean to call them and cancel the work that you and I said that we were going to do together. That was a miscommunication. Let me call my people. I got you. It's about to be handled. 2 years later, crickets. She didn't hear from him. Wow. Wow, son. Okay.
That's what we're faced with. When you allow somebody to come in between a relationship with a woman that you said, I'm like your mother. You said, I'm like these things. I didn't ask you for that. So everything that baby was saying sitting here, everything he was saying was on the up and up, because when you hear people say, get the anger out your heart. Oh, man, no one's saying he's lying. No one ever said I was lying. It's so easy to discount and devalue because of what we look like.
Right. Brandy, listen, I'm very familiar with the Church of God preachers. I'm very familiar with the preachers and how they start hooting and hollering and growling and start singing. They go up into their high pitch, start singing. All right.
However, when it comes to Tyler Perry, I will not allow you to discount or devalue, because that is your voice on that audio. Mm-hmm. Remember on Good Times when Penny's mother was whooping up on her and she had recorded it? Mm-hmm. That's you on tape. So how does it go from you saying you're going to give me an apology to now I owe you an apology?
But what do you want an apology for?
What could I possibly owe you an apology for when you've admitted? See, when Lee Daniels says to me, because Cookie from the show Empire, I was offered that role. Now Taraji tore it up, baby. Listen here. However, I was offered that. Then Felita called me back and say, baby girl, they said you're too difficult to work with. But you hear on the audio that a man told David Talbot I was difficult to work with.
Natalie.
Do you see how that cost?
Natalie, what Natalie just now said is absolutely, I think it's the truth. I think this right here is the truth. What Natalie just now said, that Oprah got to him. Because for some strange reason, Oprah and Monique, they don't jive, bro. They don't work together. They don't work well. At all.
My family?
Yes.
And with no accountability, because
my internet is internet.
Oh, it's the great Tyler Perry? No, you've got to be accountable for that. Oprah Winfrey, you've got to be accountable for the things you've done with my family. You've got to be accountable for that.
Is there any relationship between you and Tyler and you and Oprah currently?
No. When we have our juggernauts, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, these are our juggernauts of our community. These are the people that our babies say, when I grow up, I want to be that.
Yes.
I want to be like that. So we have to call those people to the mat and say, listen, what are you teaching our babies? You're feeding poison because you're showing them your private jet. I'm going to show you my mansion. I'm going to show you my fancy cars, but my character is shot and I'm bankrupt.
But here's the thing, Mo. As soon as you introduced race to it, you showed your character. You showed your character. All right, so if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, listen. All right, so check this out. I think Mo, I think she means well. I think she's gone through a whole lot. I think she's dealt with a lot in the industry. But as soon as you start to introduce things like that white man, you let that white man cancel our agreement. He a white man. Why he canceling our agreement and he a white man? That right there messes it all up for you. It completely destroys any credibility that you have. I'm sorry, but that's just how it go. That's just how it go. I don't know if Monique will ever see this, or anybody who's in her camp will ever see this. But that destroys any credibility that you have, because we all have to be in this world together. We're all in this world together. The only difference between us and white people are the color of our freaking skin. That's it. That's it. That's it. The fact of the matter is, see, black people have this thing, man, where we think we are above everybody, because if you trace back our blood, it goes back to Africa. It goes back to the motherland where everything started. And now we want to feel like we're superior. We want to feel like, although you took us through the ringer of 1619 and everything else, we are still above you and better than you because we are from the motherland. You trace back our roots, it's going to the motherland. We're not going to have any Sweden or Switzerland or Irish in our blood. We're not going to have this, that, and the third. We're only going to have Africa. It's ignorant. We're way past that, man. And it holds us back. It holds us back. Some of the best people I know right now are white and black. It is what it is, because we are starting to realize how much alike we are, rather than knowing our differences or paying attention to our differences so much, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And any black person that speak like I'm speaking right now, other black people will look at them like, man, you selling out, or you soft, or you on their side, or you this, that, and other. Man, listen, any black person that think that I am selling out or think that I'm soft because I speak the way I speak, respectfully kiss my black ass. Respectfully. I love you. But I have to say respectfully. Just kiss it. Just kiss it. All right? That's all I'm saying. All right? Because the Monique thing is like she's dealing with some real things in Hollywood. She's dealt with some real things. She's been blackballed. She's been shut down. She's been shut up. You know what I mean? She has been by some big people. Can you imagine being a black star and beefing with Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry? 2 billionaires in the industry? Yeah, she's going through some things. But your attitude is still stank, especially if you're still separating us by race. And honestly, it's only one race. The only people that separates us by race is people. Like, you can't even talk about it. As soon as you start talking about it, it makes us racist. It makes it racist. It makes the conversation racist. Nothing positive can come from it. Nothing. I get it. It's Black History Month, Black Pride. Feel good about yourself. We need to know our history. I think we do need to know our history. Absolutely. 1,000%. And if it takes knowing more history about somebody who look like you so that you can feel better about yourself, then feel free. Go forward. Do that. But don't think just because they're black make them better than anybody else, because that's a lie from the pits of hell. God's word didn't separate us. God's word didn't say that he will only bless black people, or he will only bless the white people, or he will only bless Mexican people, or anything like that. That's why I look at what's happening with all of these immigrants, and people always complain about America, not realizing that to the immigrants, America is the land of milk and honey. Go back and read the Bible. We are the land of milk and honey. This is where everybody want to come. Everybody want to come here. And we're just pissing on it. We're just taking it for granted. We're always looking at the negative sides of everything. And we're doing ourselves a disservice by doing so. That's my 2 pennies. That's my 2 pennies. But I wanted y'all to hear that part, because it's important to me that we understand that, bruh, we can't do this without one another. Stop thinking that you can. We can't. We need one another. We need one another, man. That's just what I think, man. I think that. A lot of people out here will say, I don't need them. Matter of fact, black people nowadays, there's some people, I know some people that would much rather we be segregated again, because they feel like we're ready. We can do this now. Like, yeah, okay, now segregate us. We got our own money. We got our own businesses. We got our own. And we want to be segregated again. We want to be separated again. We want to fight. We want there to be a race war. We want there to be a civil war. Bruh, that's hate. None of that says love. Not one part of it. I'm sorry. None of it says love. And if you can point at one part of that and tell me what a love is, I'll listen. I will shut the hell up and listen all day, man. For real. George Erickson, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. He said, I love your podcast because it's all about man's search for truth. And you're a prime example of someone just searching for the truth. Bless you, bro. I appreciate that, George. I appreciate that, man. Honestly, I just think we'll be better off together. That's it. I think we'll be better off together, looking out for each other. That's what I think, in my opinion. But not to do y'all a disservice, let me go ahead and finish this conversation right here, because it's only a little bit more. And I know y'all, as soon as she said something about the white man, y'all was like, okay, I'm done. Don't be done. Some people are going through their own stuff. And when and it's up to us to understand the stuff that they're going through. Do you know that a lot of people, I don't care how much Trump has done for the country, a lot of people don't like him simply because somebody told them not to like him. Because the rumor is he's racist. The rumor is he's ignorant. The rumor is he wants to take over this world as a dictator. The rumor is he's braggadocious about doing demonic things, like debaucherous things. Come on, man.
I got a lot of money in my bank. It's more zeros than we can imagine. But their
Thank you, George.
character, they are bankrupt. Those are bankrupt people. So everybody that Cat sat right here and told you about, I can't wait to see your next interviews with those people.
Hey, Clayton, I saw you said something about something not responding to you. Hit me up with on my email so that we can link up. All right. Here we go right here. Here we go right here. All right.
They ain't coming on now, Mo.
They ain't coming on now, Mo.
I have.
They not gonna do it.
Well, look, I've already done Steve.
My internet is interneting. My internet is interneting. My internet is interneting. And it won't stop interneting. See, that's just the Lord saying, man, stop. Just go ahead and cut this off. Okay. So I'm just go ahead and stop this. I'm going to stop it because the Lord said, man, that's enough. We don't need to listen no more. Okay, guys. So, just going to talk to y'all for a second and then I'm out. Okay. I want to tell y'all why I haven't been live for a long time. All right. This is why I haven't been live. Okay. I haven't been live for a long time. And I haven't been doing a whole bunch of videos on the channel. And because I don't have the same help on the channel that I used to have. Right? One person that was working with me real close no longer works on the channel. And that definitely hurt the channel. His value to the channel was like you can't even measure it by any stretch. You couldn't measure it, right? But things just wasn't working out, and we decided to no longer work together. And the channel just I needed more help, so I started reaching out to more people to help me out, and started hiring other people for different services and whatnot, and nothing measured up. Like the people that I was hiring, they were not that great at certain things. I had to teach them. It was taking more time. And then on top of that, I stepped into the coaching part of things, like really trying to teach other people how to do this internet stuff. And I fell in love with it. So quick, man. So quick. Just realize that what I have in here is valuable enough to transfer over to someone else and they're able to use it and be successful. That told me that I need to do more of that. But doing more of that means that I can do less of this, okay? So as of late, I do calls every single day with people who I'm coaching. I do calls every day at 8 o'clock a.m. I do calls every day at 11:30 a.m. That's because I have someone in the West Coast, and I want to be considerate toward her. And she was one of the first people to join my coaching. So I'm definitely going to be considerate toward her. And plus, some people don't have the ability to wake up at 8 in the morning and get on a call. So 11:30 a.m. kind of works for some people. All right. So that has been working. And we've been building a team. We've been building a community. It's been amazing. Our people have had their ups. They've had their downs. Simply because they're working for me, working with me, don't mean that is super simple and super easy for them to do this internet stuff at all. It doesn't. But what it is far easier to do it with somebody like myself who has been doing this for 4 years. And I know a great deal about the internet. I know a great deal about YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, even Facebook, the little bit of time that I spent over there. So we do know some things, and I've been trying my best to help other people out. And the people that I've been bringing in have been helping other people out as well. So it's like a trickle-down effect. I mean, everything helps. Everything helps, all right? We're building this team, and everybody's looking forward to seeing one another on a daily basis, and it's absolutely phenomenal. But I apologize to you all for stepping away from providing content on a daily basis. And for that, I apologize. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better at providing amazing content to you guys. I'm gonna do better at being timely with my posts, more live streams, and anyone that joined my coaching services or coaching team, then you're gonna see that we know a little bit more than we thought we knew, but we don't know everything. There are some people out here who are doing some phenomenal things, and they don't have any coaches. They don't have anybody leading them to do these things. They're just using YouTube as what it is, the biggest search engine in the world. So if you ever want to do YouTube stuff, you can do it by yourself. Just ask the right questions and actually act on it. Actually do it. Like, do it. It'll be worth it. I promise you it will. If you got an idea in your head, get it started. Cut on that camera and actually post. All right? Actually post. You are handsome enough. You are beautiful enough. You are smart enough to do it. You are talented enough. Okay? You do have what it takes to make content if you want. You do. Stop denying yourself. When you walk past that mirror, only say nice things to yourself. The world is mean enough. The world is mean enough. We have to be our biggest cheerleaders. We have to be. Say nice things to yourself on a daily basis, even if you don't write it down, but it probably help more if you journal it, if you write it in a book. But start being nicer to yourself. Start showing more love to yourself. And if content creation is something that you ever consider doing, I say go for it. Go for it, because your voice is necessary. I don't want to get in this circus of content and YouTube and all this media stuff, social media stuff. I don't want to be a part of it. Then fine, don't. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. All I'm saying is if you did, you will be amazing. If you wrote that book that you started, it will be amazing. If you started back painting or doing them sculptures that you were doing, those would be amazing. You started back working on cars or doing the thing that you love to do, that will be amazing. Get back to it. Like, have something to look forward to on a daily basis. Have something bigger than you on a daily basis that you do outside of the mundane, the day in, day out, wake up, do what I'm supposed to do in order for life to keep lifing. You can do the things that you've always dreamt of doing. It's not too late for any of you to do it. You don't need my help. You don't need anyone's help. You don't. Is it a little easier, a little bit more simple to walk hand in hand with somebody who's done this before? Absolutely. 1,000%. 1,000%. But you don't need it. It's not necessary. Ask the proper questions. Ask all the questions you want to ask to YouTube and get the answers immediately. And somebody will answer it in a video. And I don't want you asking any questions about anything, about knowing anything, if you're not going to take any action. Take some action. For real. You can potentially change you and your family's life. I don't care if your family are already grown and out the house. So what? That's even better for you to do it now. If it's all about you, then go for it. Let's go. Let's get it. If you want to get back to working out, start working out. Do it slowly. Just slowly get back into it. Something I like to do, and this is for all the fellas and the women. Y'all can do this too. But whenever when I used to go to the gym a lot, I used to run into this guy, big guy. He had just real strong dude, and older dude, but he looked young. He looked young as on what? I asked him how old he was, and he said he was in his late 60s. And I said, bro, how did you get so big, man? Like, you come to the gym every single day. Every time I'm in here, I see you. And you pretty much know everybody. He's like the mayor of the gym. He said, I like to look at football. I said, what's that got to do with anything? He said, well, when I look at football, whenever the game goes to a commercial, I do push-ups. Then when the game comes back on, I relax. The game goes to commercial, I do push-ups. So that's something I started doing. When I watch basketball, I love watching basketball. Sorry, guys, but I'm a LeBron James fan. I know. Don't subscribe. Don't unsubscribe right now. So a lot of people probably be like, oh, I'm gone. F you, Van. I didn't know. Listen, ain't about politics for me. I don't listen. I love y'all. I appreciate your points of views, but when it comes to basketball or sports and stuff like that, I don't tie those into politics at all. I can care less about that. I don't, because people vote for their own personal interests, and they have the right to do just that. That's the great part about this country. You have the right to vote however you want to vote. Whatever serves your purpose and whatever is best for you and your family, by all means, all right? But I like to watch basketball. And when I'm watching basketball, whenever it goes to commercial, I'm there. I'm on the ground, getting it in. Push-ups, dips, whatever the case may be. I'm doing what I got to do in order to be better and stronger and faster, because I'm getting older, man. I'm 45 years old. I'm 45 years old. But bruh, my body is coming back together like tip-top shape. And I love it. It makes me feel good. Like when I walk in front of the camera, I feel amazing. I might not look like a supermodel. I might not look how I think I should look in your eyes. Like in my mind, I'm a bad mofo. You can't tell me nothing. I'm cool as I don't know what. I'm cool as a fan. I think I'm super handsome. I think I'm super sexy. And I might not be any of those things. But to me, as long as I am that to me, I'm good. Because I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I'm not. But I want y'all to be able to do the same thing. If you're out there right now, if you're listening to me right now, anybody that's under the sound of my voice, and you can see me talking to you right now, if it's something that you want to be better at, eating better, being more mobile, like doing more, chasing after your dream no matter how old you are. It does not matter how old you are. Get back into it. Jump back into it. Don't take no for an answer. I'm talking about when you tell yourself no, or when you tell yourself maybe later, or when you tell yourself I'm not ready yet, or when you tell yourself I'm not good enough. Please. Yes, I am good enough. Yes, I am ready. Yes, I can do it. All right? Talk yourself into it. That's why when I tell people to reach out to me for this YouTube stuff, reach out to me with the word coach, because that's what I am. I'm a coach. I'm going to make sure that I keep my foot on your neck until you do what you said you want to do. That's it. All right? So if you ever reach out to me with the word coach, expect that if we decide to work together, you're going to be putting in some work, man. And it's going to be fun. You're going to love it. And it's going to be outside of your comfort zone. Step outside of the box sometimes. When we did this reaction stuff, like most reactors that you see on these screens, we're stepping outside of the box every single day. Every day we're stepping outside the box. When we cut on these cameras and we post our videos, we are risking friendships. We are risking relationships. Most of our families do not think the way we think. Most of our friends do not think the way we think. They don't move the way we move at all. We are trying something different and we are risking everything. So if we can do it, you can definitely do it. You can definitely do it. And I look inside of my comment section all the time. You guys are knowledgeable, man. Y'all know some stuff. You know some stuff. And most of you have raised children successfully. And some of you have raised children successfully and lost them prematurely. And for that, my heart goes out to you. I pray that God continue to heal your heart, continue to give you joy, even though you think about the people in your life that you've lost over the years, whether they be your own children, whether they be your loved interests, your husbands or your wives that you once had, your girlfriends or your boyfriends, whatever the case may be. I pray that God continue to heal you. But please do not let that stop you or slow you down from being great, because you can be phenomenal. Where you are right now is not the pinnacle. Every single day I ask God, I say, God, give me the wisdom to do the thing that you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serve the people that you will have me to serve. I got that from this gentleman by the name of Myron Golden. He's on YouTube. black dude. He teaches business and wealth directly from the Bible by the ways of Solomon. Scripture, 1000% scripture. Everything he talks about is scripture, scripture, scripture. But when I asked God that, I said, God, give me the wisdom to do the thing that you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serve the people that you will have me to serve. I think he answered me. And now we're here. Thank y'all so much for clicking play, man. Love y'all. I really appreciate y'all always rocking with me like y'all do. And I will see y'all on the next broadcast. Hopefully you check out the videos that we post and you continue to share them and everything. Let me read a couple of these joints. Oh, my man Mark, what's going on, bruh? What's up, bruh? Hey, shout out to Mark, man. If y'all are not following this internet, go follow this YouTube channel right now, bruh. The Intelligent Observer. What's going on, Mark? My guy, y'all go and smash the like button. Let's get to 1,000 thumbs up, man. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, you ain't got to tell me who this is, man. I know who this is. Real cool dude, man. Another brilliant brother that I met. And we got to rap. I got to catch you up on what's going on, bro. Yeah. Things have been going wonderful, and I appreciate you helping me out. You started me off with some information that I was able to, just hit the ground running with. And I said, no more just thinking of ideas and not moving forward. I'm running. So Mark, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. And everybody who has helped me out on here, my mods, thank you. Thank you to all my mods. I really appreciate it. You guys are so amazing. And I hope you have an amazing weekend, a beautiful rest of your Friday. And is the Super Bowl this weekend? I don't know if the Super Bowl is this weekend. But either way, I want y'all to have an awesome weekend, okay? All right? And continue to love on yourselves and others and make your presence known. You're not too old to be great. Who cares of what people are thinking or how people look at you? I don't give a damn about how people look at me. At all, bruh. At all, man. At all. Yeah, I see my crooked teeth in the mirror all the time. And guess what? Oh, wellsies. Oh, wellsies. You got them crooked teeth from eating whatever you want to eat because God is good. You just didn't take care of them the way that you should be taking care of them. Although I brush a lot, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm a little reckless. But thank y'all so much, man. Y'all are amazing. And I will see y'all on the next broadcast. Love y'all, man. And all of my mods, thank y'all again. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, so it's time to go upstairs and love up on the wife and do some push-ups and eat and do all the things I just now said I do. And again, guys, one more time, let me put this banner up. One more time. Anybody that want to be potentially coached, reach out to me. Reach out to me with the word coach and let's get it popping. And I'm gonna do a webinar soon because I'm getting so many emails. So many people are reaching out. So many amazing people are reaching out, like doctors, lawyers, people that's just done some amazing things in life, actors, musicians, salesmen, authors. It's crazy. It's crazy. And to God be the glory. Okay, I'll see y'all on the next broadcast, man. Love y'all.